guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube guys. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome to WyzGyz's Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. We're joined today by a very special guest, Dave Brink. How's it going, man?
Hey, I'm good, man. How are you?
Cool. Not too shabby. Getting by.
Good morning to you, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And good afternoon to you.
Cool intro.
Oh,
also. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I still get a kick out of it after all this time.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mrs. Good Stuff. Can't hang out, but wanted to say, hey, I've heard nothing but high praise on Perfect 10. Have a great day. Thanks
hey,
so
Miss
much,
Good Stuff.
Good Stuff. Welcome, Carol's Cookies. Hey. Welcome back to the channel, Dave.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me, man.
Seems like it's been forever.
It's like a almost yearly event now. Yeah.
Hopefully it can be a little more often than that, though.
Yeah, no.
So it has been, as we mentioned, quite some time. I was wondering if you'd care to share, like, your quote-unquote origin story. Like, what
my origin story?
You? What kinds of things were you into growing up? Were you into cartoons, comics, toys, movies, cartoons? And what were the major milestones throughout your life and career that led you down this road to becoming an independent creator?
Wow. Yeah. When I was young, I loved movies to begin with. The movie that really got me into movies when I was really young was The Never Ending Story.
Oh, yeah.
That movie was totally magical to me, and I was like, "Yep, I love movies now." And so that was my gateway movie. And then later on, I was reading comics anyway. Like you had these European comics, like Asterix, Tintin, those kind of comics.
Mm-hmm.
So they are larger format. They are album format. And we had this little publisher here in the Netherlands, and they translated comics from Marvel and from DC to Dutch. And the first superhero comic I was exposed to as a little kid was a crossover comic between Marvel and DC, starring Spider-Man and Superman. And it was special format. It was a bigger book. It was a huge book, and I loved that book. And it was the first time ever I saw Spider-Man and I saw Superman. I was, this is awesome. And I wanted to know more about these characters. And then I began to learn more about them, collect these books. And you didn't have much yet in Dutch. You had the main titles, like the big ones, Batman, Fantastic Four. And those were the titles I kind of started with. And it took me a few months before I realized that Superman and Spider-Man didn't live in the same universe. You know?
They didn't live in the same Superman and Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I hadn't thought of that.
No, because the first comic that I read about superheroes was Superman Spider-Man crossover.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. That's a thing, man. It exists, truly. And that was awesome. So yeah, and then later on, when you get older, you get to read more, and so I extended to X-Men, And the moment that I was like, I want to make comics too, was first I discovered that I could draw. So apparently people thought that I could draw well. And then the 90s era. So with the Chris Claremont X-Men run and Image Comics, and I was in school, and I started this little group called Genuine Comics back then with other students, and we decided let's try and make some comics. We wanted to make comics, and the best way to make it is, or the best way to learn the craft is to do it. So we produced some comics in Dutch, and we sold those at conventions, and it wasn't really spectacular, but we were young, we were eager to do this, but we didn't have the resources. And after a few years, the group kind of fell apart. We had to do other things. We had obligations. We grew up, So, and I didn't return to making comics up until 2014.
Since you stuck with the comics or got back into them, did you have access to all the characters that you as a group created?
Yeah, no, well, not all of them, because the characters that I had were most of them. Most of the characters I created, and then you had other people who brought their own characters in. Some of them told me you can have them, so they're not really interested in doing anything with comics anymore.
Oh.
And other characters, I suppose I can use them if I were to ask. Can I use these characters? They probably say, yeah, man, go ahead. But I don't really need them. I have characters that fill specific roles in this universe. So when other people want their characters in, they are very welcome, and we will try to integrate them. But it's not like I really need other characters.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right. Carol says, love that movie, Never Ending Story, but took me years to finally figure out what name Bastian yelled and gave the princess.
All right. Hello, Carol. What Bastian yelled, yeah. I couldn't hear either, but apparently what I saw later at a explanation was that he shouted the name of the princess and was called Moonchild. But even when you know it, you can't tell.
So it's still hard to hear every time you replay it.
I think they did that on purpose, so your imagination could fill it in.
Yeah. Moonchild, you're man, and you've been doing your comics ever since. Are you at a stage where you can do this full time, or do you still do like what we classify as a standard 9-to-5 kind of job?
I have a standard job, yeah. So this is still a side job. I couldn't sustain this without my main job, so I'm very grateful for that, and very grateful for all the people who support me, who help me to keep going. But yeah, I have this other job, so my days are very full, especially during these campaign times. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
she tried even putting closed captioning on, and it says screams.
Yeah.
With your other campaigns, you were actually doing all your own fulfillment, weren't you?
Yes.
So that takes up even more time.
Oh yes, that was a lot of time. So when the campaign ends, so first you have to produce the book. That's a lot of work. And then when the book is done, or almost done, you start the campaign, and you get the campaign trail, and every day it's promotion time, man. And then you have to think about what can we offer people as stretch goals, and keep in contact with the creative team, so things keep moving. We need to make sure the book is done before the campaign ends, so everything can get print ready. And then once the campaign ends, then the fulfillment part starts, and that's a lot of work also. So yeah, you really need to love this, because otherwise you can't keep this up, man. Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on the fulfillment side of things? Do you find it exciting? Do you find it exhausting?
It is exhausting, but also exciting. And I think the important thing is that you keep your fulfillment date, you keep it on the safe side. So people know at that date we can expect the books, and then you are pretty certain you can reach that date. And if you can't, just keep in touch with your customers, with your backers, keep everyone in the loop, and people understand if things go a different way. So that's always pretty exciting. But the most exciting part is knowing that people are getting these books that you produced, man. That's so cool.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, and this year I'm happy to be working together with Critical Blast. So he will be taking a lot of work from my hands. I still need to make sure that every book gets to him on time, so he can arrange the rest. And I have to take care of all the books outside of America, so Europe and stuff like that. So partially, it's still my own thing. Yeah.
So like, does Critical Blast handle Canada and Mexico?
Mexico, I'm not sure, man. Mexico, maybe.
Okay.
I never really talked to him about that. Mexico. I do know he does. Hey, Pops.
Welcome, Pops.
I do know he does Australia also. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he was working on a Critical Blast headquarters, if you want to call it that, in the UK.
Oh, is that right? Oh my gosh, he's really expanding.
Yeah.
My goodness. Excuse me. Everybody who hasn't considered backing Dave Brink's Perfect 10 issues 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. It is funding. If you happen to back it during the stream, go ahead and drop in chat what your backing number is. So we got this awesome campaign going on.
There she is.
Perfect 10.
Ooh, yeah, man.
Nice. You're already.
I think you had me on from the beginning.
Yeah.
Every new issue. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm really into this character. I like the design and everything.
Oh, thanks.
Good stuff. Let's go ahead.
Oh, you know, the design is basically her uniform. So it's there are multiple characters with the same uniform that she's wearing. So it's not as if she has her own iconic, unique design yet as a costume, but maybe in the future we can give that to her.
And you got it funded in one day.
Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, Craig.
So whose channel did you launch on?
Bancroft.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good channel to launch on for sure.
Yeah, that was during the first hour we funded 51%.
Oh my
That was crazy. And the most expensive perks were also sold within the first 30 minutes. I couldn't even believe it when Bancroft said it. I was like, nah, you're kidding, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, the first campaign was rather clunky. The first campaign took me 6 weeks to even get halfway my goal.
Oh,
Yeah, and now I'm at what's almost 190%.
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah. Right.
Wow, that was amazing.
Thanks. All right, so let's play this cool trailer here.
Yep.
Who am I supposed to trust when everyone sees me as a means to their ends? Where am I supposed to go when I don't exist? How do I know where I belong when I don't even know who I am? I have no real name. I'm just a number to them, a weapon, pawn in a war I don't want to be involved in. Division M and the crime syndicate are two sides of the same coin. They exist because of each other. I exist because of them. I was supposed to be a solution, a way towards peace. But I'm just another problem, a liability, a mistake. I have more enemies than I can count. What am I supposed to do? I can't do this alone. I need friends.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Did you make the trailer?
The trailer that is courtesy of WyzGyz.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Good one.
yeah. He does good work, but it's very difficult nowadays to find good music for your trailers with the copyright strikes left and right. It's getting ridiculous, man.
Yeah, they get so out of hand. They're like flagging every little thing. Like if I do chill streams and I'm wandering around a grocery store or a shopping mall or indoor outdoor yard sale and there's background music playing,
Yeah.
their bot will catch on to it.
Oh, really?
And copyright claim me left and right.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a pain in the rear.
Yeah, they have so YouTube has their own audio library nowadays, so you can pick something from there for the trailer. So I did that for this one, but it's not the best music, but you need something. So yeah.
Well, you're able to find something. that's kind of
yeah. Luckily,
because
I was lucky.
Out of their collection, from what I've heard so far, is like mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. So this was okay. Okay, this will do.
Yeah. And let's see, we've got. Oh, was this like a teaser or another trailer?
Yeah, this is a perk trailer.
Oh.
One of the perks that's still available.
Oh, let's check this one out. It says it's still available.
Yeah, that's the perk for the original page.
Nice.
because I had 2 perks with original pages on there, and they sold both within the first 30 minutes, and then I put up 2 new high perks, 2 new originals, and one was sold the day after, and this is the last one left for now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet. So is this one long or is it pretty short?
This is longer. This is like 7 minutes. You see the entire process of a page being made. People can check that out on my own channel, by the way, my own YouTube channel, Genuine Comics, and you can see it there also.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Powell Rodriguez and Daniel Rodriguez hard at work to make perfect 10 coolness.
Yes. Yes.
This is a great image. I love
That's
that.
by Randy Green, man.
Oh wow. It's like
I couldn't believe we got Randy Green to make a pinup for us.
Yeah. That's friggin' awesome. I love that.
Yeah. Insanity. Insanity.
Sequential art by Powell Rodriguez.
Yes.
Colors by Daniel Rodriguez.
Pretty colors.
Yeah. Lettering by Joel Saavedra.
Yes.
And featuring Ali Lauderdale as the voice of 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was her.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Yeah.
Did great.
I like trailers with voiceovers. That's pretty cool.
I didn't know Ali before.
Uh-huh.
Before I contacted her for the voice. I didn't know she was part of this group.
Oh.
This little indie community. I barely was part of it myself. So, and but I was following her own channel, Ali Senkui, and she had a review about The Last Jedi. That was the first video that I saw of her. And she ranted about the video, what sucked, and you know, and I heard the voice, and I was like, wow, that's what I can imagine 10 sounding like. So I just contacted her. Would you be interested in doing voice acting? And she was like, yeah. Sent me the comic, so I sent her the comic, and she was in. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Excuse me. Greg says, according to Google's previous president, it is an actual AI that is interacting with us and interfering with our daily operations in social media.
Yeah, it's all getting crazy. They want so much information from you. I have this new phone now, and when I began to start it up, and you have to install it, you know. And so many things, so many options. You can leave your fingerprints, and then it told me we are now going to scan your face, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't want that. So we have to say not now, but you do not get the option never. It's yes, continue, or not now. So if you do not now, you get this reminder every once in a while that for your own safety, for the security of your phone, it's best you do a face scan, you know. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't either. I always avoid fingerprint and face scan, and excuse me, you know, they've got giant databases of us somewhere out there,
right?
And
yeah,
you know, ever since I switched phones to my current one, which has been a few months ago, it's you know how it gives you like a little notification number saying how many notifications you have from this app. Well, the settings one that constantly has a 1 next to it, and every time I look at it, it's always in reference to not having, quote unquote, finished setting up my phone. And that's the the fingerprint and or face scan option, which I always avoid.
Yeah. It's annoying.
It's crazy. Most of the people you're interacting with in social media are bots that are operated by the AI.
Yeah, I think Dean is one of them.
Oh, that could be.
Comics made Dean. That's a bot.
That makes sense. Isn't that bizarre to think about? I know it's us, and it is always it knows us and is always watching.
Yeah, but people gladly give all their information. But also, for instance, everything is digital. So you see now in Canada, and with the Russia thing, that it's very easy for companies to just shut people out.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't even get to your own money.
That's why crypto still freaks me out.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, if governments are so quick and ready and willing to, stop the funding to people's livelihoods, then it's serious.
I think we should have stopped at the 90s with technology.
Yeah,
the world was great. The 90s, stop it. We don't need anything more, and it keeps to it continues to grow and go somewhere no one can predict, man.
Yeah.
So
at least it knows surface data about us, so it only knows those who are shallow. Yeah, there's still a level of interaction where it's really up to the individual to control how much information they share. Because everyone wants everything about you.
Yeah, people are just too trusting. People are too trusting, man.
Exactly. Yeah, these companies don't, and the government doesn't know how. I mean, doesn't need to know every little thing about us. Tech is going faster than we know how to use it responsibly. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. This is Greg's topic, man. This is Anyway, Perfect 10. So Perfect 10. We have 2 covers this time. I never really do variant covers. It wasn't really my thing. I was like, everyone should have the same covers, But Pau made 2 fantastic designs for covers, and I couldn't pick, so I was just like, let's do them both. And they're both awesome, and they're both very different. And one is colored by Daniel Rodriguez, who's the colorist of the comic book, and the second one, this one is colored by Federico Sioc. So it's cool stuff.
Yeah, I also love the universe, the galaxy.
I was pretty worried that they could not make that work, that effect, but Federico is so talented, man. He can do anything with color. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it came out really nice. So issue 3 is 32 pages, full color action adventure, and you're making available second printing of Perfect 10 number 1 and issue number 2 during this campaign for a total of 84 story pages.
Ooh, yeah. The last issues had this pinup section also, but so the books were also 32 pages thick, but you have this pinup section, and people loved the comics, but some people told me, I wanted more. I wanted more story. So it didn't need more story, but this time for issue 3, we decided let's just remove the pinup section and make it all story. So from cover to cover, it is all sequential pages.
Okay.
Randy Green's work, yeah, man. I'm such a fan of Randy Green, and when Pau told me, because Randy and Pau are friends, so that's how Randy got in. And when Pau told me, would you like a pinup by Randy Green? I first thought he was kidding, or that he was asking me to commission Randy Green. I was like, yeah, man, I can't pay for that. That's Randy Green, man, come on. And then Pau told me, let me see what I can do for you. And a few months, it took a few months, but a few months later, I got this, and I was blown away.
Oh man,
How the hell did
so
that happen?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. Perfect 10 tells the story of an artificial assassin named 10 who finds herself hunted and captured by superpowered murderers. Greatly outnumbered and outclassed, 10 is desperate to prevent herself from being used as a weapon against those who created her.
Yeah. Did you read the first issues?
Not yet.
Oh,
Working
okay.
on it.
Then I won't tell you too much about it. Yeah, it's very difficult to talk about this book without spoiling stuff. That's always a challenge. Also with posting pages, you always
sure.
spoil something, you know. But yeah, the basic premise is that 10 is created to kill these super villains, and she's taken out of the program, which is called the Perfection Program, and she does not want to be an assassin anymore. But these villains still have a grudge, you know, because she killed many of their friends and comrades, and so they hunt her, and eventually they capture her, and that's where the second issue ended. And this one starts immediately after issue 2, just like issue 2 starts immediately after issue 1. So we're still in the same day after 3 issues.
Wow, that's cool. I love this this one character that's like an erupting volcano.
Yeah, I love creating characters, man. That's my favorite thing of the entire process. And with villains, you can just go bonkers. It's
yeah.
And then he has this cigar also. That's just the finishing touch, man. That's fantastic. Yeah.
I saw that.
So sometimes I have the basic idea for a character, and then Pau draws him, and then with these little elements that I see, sometimes these characters begin to live. Like I can see the personalities, and kind of develops from there. Yeah.
And then you went over the dream team, the creative team, written by Dave Brink, drawn and inked by Powell Rodriguez, colored by Daniel Rodriguez, and lettered by Joel Saavedra.
Yes.
Wow, everyone has several credits to the name.
Oh yeah, yes. Definitely.
Wow.
I think this page will need a few color touch-ups, so it might change. So the things you see here might not really reflect the final product, but we're getting close.
Man, I mean, even right now, it looks like a complete.
Yeah. Sometimes we think it's finished, and then I have I have a little bit of time to mull over it, and sometimes little changes can happen.
Yeah. Judging from the topic of your book, Dave, I'd say the globalist tech topic is your topic too. Like,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Man, such good art. My gosh.
Yeah, man. This is like if I could live in a superhero world, this is the world I want to live in, you know, where everything looks like this. Yeah.
Wow.
I love the 90s, man. I was at a comic store this morning.
All right.
To deliver some books. They're selling comics of mine, and I delivered some books there, and I browsed through the new comics like Marvel and DC, and there's just nothing there that appeals to me anymore. And this is what I see, and I'm like, yeah, man, this is awesome. Look at those chicks and those muscles and those colors and everything is just exciting to look at. And nowadays, this modern stuff is so boring, and I don't know, man. Styles changed a lot.
It's dynamic and everything.
Exactly.
Issue 1, second printing. Because of demand, Perfect 10, issue 1 is getting a second printing. For the occasion, we brought in artists Eduardo de Souza and King Bola, who created a brand new cover. The entire book will also be lettered by Joel.
Yes. So yeah, we're almost running out of the first printing. So I had to do a second printing, so might as well use the opportunity to make a new cover. And then Eduardo da Souza, yeah, he's a great artist, and I was looking forward to work with him on something someday. So this was it for the cover for now, but it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic, man. And King Bola is one of my regular colorists also. So these guys know their stuff.
Man, your books are, what I could see in comic book shops. It's right up there with what the big two are releasing, if not better.
Yeah, it is different. So what the big two are no longer providing, we are making. So comics like they used to be, comics that I grew up with and that I loved. I want to make the comics that I love, that I want to read. Okay, so Crossworlds is a with every campaign I try to add a second book because I don't want to make new campaigns for every book we make. I thought this one fit well with this campaign because Perfect 10 is part of it. This is a crossover between the Perfect 10 and Camilo Wallace. That's the other character. And the creator of Camilo Wallace, he did this book. So he made the art and the story. He did basically everything. And it will be published by us, but also by Antarctic Press.
Oh, okay.
Only our version will have extra pinups with other Crossworlds crossovers.
Huh.
Yeah.
New title presenting non-canon crossovers between the Genuine Verse and other publishers. This issue is the result of a collaboration with Antarctic Press. We bring you a comic by Andre Leal, a crossover between Perfect 10 and his own creation, Camilo Wallace.
Yep. So you get 2 new comics basically.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's so neat.
Yeah, I have little to do with it, honestly. All I did was the editing of the story, and I'm putting the book together. But all the work, the main work, is done by Andre, and he's a fantastic artist.
I like his style.
Yeah, look at these colors, man. It's fantastic. His English wasn't that good. He's from Scandinavia.
Okay.
So that was the main thing I had to edit for him. The dialogue, stuff like that. Which was good because I know the characters that he brought in, so I could add my own little touch there through the dialogues.
So did he present you the work with all the dialogue in Scandinavian?
No English, but it was like broken English.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. 6.875 inches by 10.438 inches. Commission.
Yes. So within the theme of Crossworlds, there is this perk where backers can get their own commission. And the commission is that Pau will draw you 2 characters, one from the genuine verse, whichever character you want, and 1 character from a different universe. So it can be your own character or a mainstream, whatever you want. And then you can tell us if you want them to be friends or you want them to fight. We can do.
Wow.
You can make the art you want.
That's a trip.
Yes, yeah. And there are only 10 available, so 10 slots, as they say.
Excuse me. Within the theme of Crossworlds, Hal Rodrigues is offering 6.875 inches by 10.438 inches. Commissions to backers. All right. 100 backers stretch goal. The TV Magnet by Renee Bergmans.
Yeah. Renee was also part of the last campaign for the stickers. So we made the stickers for that one. And I didn't want to do stickers again. So I thought, what about magnets? Everyone loves magnets, right?
I do.
It's always challenging to think of cool new stretch goals that are fun for backers and don't eat too much of my funds,
For sure.
That's always a challenge, man.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking right now for the next one, and I will put it up as soon as I know, yep, this is going to be the next stretch goal. So.
All right. Greg says, Pal is really kicking ass this year.
Yeah,
the 90s is also my favorite era of comics.
Yeah.
Hey, General Piggy.
Hey, General.
If you haven't backed it yet, be sure and back it today. It's a great looking campaign, awesome artwork. We're on issue 3, and you have the option of picking up second printing of issue 1 as well as issue 2. If you haven't backed during the campaign, please drop in the chat your backer number. Let's check out these tiers here. So the first one, it's cool. You have a feature tier, which is awesome.
Yeah, the feature tier is for people who backed the previous campaigns. Basically, they can just select this one and they get everything that's new. So all new books, Crossworlds, plus both covers of the 3rd issue and the extra print by Randy Green. Hey, Frog G is in the house.
Oh, nice. Welcome, Frog G. Thanks for dropping the links to the campaign.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Well, there's also Gun Demon #1, Devil's Overture.
Gun Demon, yeah. Check out Gun Demon, man. That looks awesome.
Backer 107.
Gunny.
Sweet.
Gunny to his friends, death to his enemies.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a tagline, huh? That's great.
Yeah. Perfect 10 issue 3 digital edition. That's available for those who want the digital copy.
Yeah, digital copy. I always include that for people who just want to read it and don't want anything to do with the shipping costs and And you get it immediately. So after the campaign ends, as soon as the book is finished, everyone gets their digital files.
And then we've got Perfect 10 issue 3, A or B. So I pick one of those.
Yeah, and you can pick the cover you prefer.
Your books are very affordable too.
I think so. Yeah.
These are all floppies, right?
These are 32 pages and 36 total. So so I thought like €13. I think it's about $15. I thought it was pretty reasonable. And then the shipping costs are as low as possible because I work with Critical Blast.
Nice. And they're floppies as opposed to Perfect Bound, right?
Yeah, they're stitched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, that's all three digital. All three issues digital. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Good digital catch up. Then you got the Perfect 10 issue 3 both covers.
Yes.
And then you get the pinup print.
You get the pinup also, the print, yeah.
And then we got the Perfect 10 catch up tier.
Yes. So keep in mind that if you so any perk where you select that includes the first issue, that means you get the second printing, so you get the new cover, the remastered edition, because we're almost running out of the first printing, but you can add the first printing version at the checkout as long as we still have them in stock.
All right. Oh man,
That's the whole shebang.
Tier.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. This is the second time I put it up. I had a different one, and I took that one down and because that was sold, and then
wow,
I put a second one up now, so there are still 10 available of these packages.
So this has all issues of Perfect 10, but then it looks like you've got Dream Girl, Max Awakening.
Dream Girl, Ajax Awakening, 4 issues of Earthling. We have Power Trip, Crossworlds, and you have an art book.
Nice. Yeah. Wow, that's a good set.
Yes.
Let's see. Hellos, dropping more links. There's a link for Critical Blast for those interested as well. And then we've got the Crossworlds Commission.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, this comes with the new books also.
So all the issue 3 books.
Yeah, both covers plus Crossworlds. And these will be 2 shipments though. So you get the books you get from me or through Critical Blast, and the commission you will get from Brazil, because Pau will send that to you directly.
All right. Wow. Nice. Original Calamity splash page. Ooh,
yeah.
Sweet.
Yes.
That's so like. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's big format. I forgot the dimensions, but it's a big package.
Big package.
Big package.
Do you think it might be comparable to like 11 by 17? Like what?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Original splash page, and I love when campaigns have the ones that are already sold out, because
that was crazy.
Shows me what I missed out on, and also serves as a reminder, like, yeah, if you want the good stuff, you better act fast. And
these were sold out, so I put these 2 new ones on, and one of the new ones was already sold out the day after. So yeah, it's crazy, man.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, original cover art, cover B. Wow, sold out. Original Safeguard poster art.
Yes.
Oh man, that's got a lot of. That's the one with all those characters on it.
Yeah, that was the highest perk.
Wow, it's already gotten scooped up.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah, that's awesome. People really love Pau's art, man. So do I.
Yeah.
I wish I could buy these originals.
Yeah. I'm gonna outbid you. Outbid your backers. That's freaking sweet, man. Those are really good looking.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Oh man,
I'm so proud of this book,
hell yeah!
this series, and this third issue was the most difficult to write for me, because it's this bridge issue between the grand finale, you know.
Mhm.
And that was challenging. It was a challenge to write, and I had so many plans, and I had to cut so many things out to keep the story tight. Yeah, so I hope people like it.
So when you write the story, you're also the editor, right?
Yes.
Do you sometimes run your books through a second editor as well for a second set of eyes?
Not really. It never really happened. It sometimes happened when I'm doubting some ideas.
Mhm.
Then I ask someone, but it's nothing official like have editors or something. Mostly I just do what I want. I just write whatever I want, and then I start editing it and cutting out stuff and being strict with myself. And I see so many people say you need an editor, and so far I managed to do without. But when I really get the idea I can't make this work without editor, then I'll be sure to bring one in. Yeah.
Nice. So if you were to come up with like a percentage as to how far along this book is, what would you say?
Percentage wise, 75.
That's really good.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We
that's
want
all
to
there.
finish the rest within the campaign. So it's a lot of work. We still need a lot of work to do, but I think we can do it. And it's fun though to show the progress with the backers,
Mhm.
so they can see what's happening. That's really cool.
And you're shooting for a fulfillment date of July 2022.
Yeah. It first needs to be printed, then need to ship it out to the US, and then Critical Blast needs to do his thing. So it's on the safe side.
Cool. Right on. Let's catch this trailer again.
All right.
Who am I supposed to trust when everyone sees me as a means to their ends? Where am I supposed to go when I don't exist? How do I know where I belong when I don't even know who I am? I have no real name. I'm just a number to them, a weapon, a pawn in a war I don't want to be involved in. Division M and the Prime Syndicate are two sides of the same coin. They exist because of each other. I exist because of them. I was supposed to be a solution, a way towards peace. But I'm just another problem, a liability, a mistake. I have more enemies than I can count. What am I supposed to do? I can't do this alone. I need friends.
Woo! Yeah.
So cool.
Excellent.
Wow. So did when it came to creating the trailer, was it basically WyzGyz and Ali,
Yeah.
work together to get the timing down and all that?
No, I just happened to write the exact amount of words that could fit within the 90 seconds. I wanted the 90-second trailer. We had that last time also, and so it fit. It just fit with the text.
Wow, that's cool. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Really digging this campaign. If you haven't yet backed this book, consider backing today. If you've already backed it, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
But also consider backing again. You know, we got all kinds of major events like birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, Christmas down the road, St. Patrick's Day. And, you know, you've got family and friends who are going to be interested in this book. Definitely consider backing once, back it twice, back it 3 times a lady. If by chance you don't, go ahead.
And if you can't back, that's fine. Sharing, I love for people to share it and to tell everyone about this campaign. So let's spread it around, and that's much appreciated.
Exactly. Spread it all over your social medias.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that we had not covered that you wanted to highlight or mention about the campaign?
I don't think so. I think we covered a lot. The shipping costs were low. That was what we talked about. I will be adding some stretch goals later on. Yeah, that's basically it, man. I just want to thank you. Thank you for having me and for doing this.
No, always. You're always welcome here. Appreciate your coming on. I know with our scheduling, it's sometimes challenging, but we made it happen.
We made it work, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Sharing is caring. Yeah, man.
Indeed. I'm going to give you the floor. Would you share with the world how you can be found on social media?
Oh, sure. I'm on Twitter at Jamin Comics. Here, Jamin Comics. I have a Facebook page called Jamin Comics, but people can also follow me there, Dave Brink. And I have my YouTube channel. We're nearing to 200 subscribers, so check that one out. And I'll be on Don Chin's channel in 1 hour.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. And there will be this giveaway, so check that out, guys.
All right. Yeah, Don's got a good show.
Yes.
Is your YouTube also going to be Genuine Comics?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Cool. You can find me at my usual haunts. I'm at Twitter at WyzGyz Tweets, right there. On Twitch, I'm at WyzGyz Entertainment, all one word. At YouTube, it's WyzGyz Entertainment, but make sure your WyzGyz is one word, WyzGyz. Otherwise, you'll go down this crazy rabbit hole. I want to thank everyone in chat for joining us today. You guys freaking rock. Can't do it without y'all. Thanks to everyone who watches this on replay. And thanks most especially to our very special guest, Dave Brink. I hope you all have a magnificent day today. Make it great. And we shall see you on the next stream. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube translation. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.